And thank you. It's 6:03 and we're tracking the latest on the Ebola outbreak. Overnight, it has been confirmed that the German medical worker who contracted Ebola while working in Liberia has died. No other details are being released at this time, though. In the meantime, the Texas nurse who contracted the virus after treating the first Ebola patient on U.S. soil is getting treatment.
We've learned Nina Pham has received a plasma transfusion from Dr. Kent Brantley. He previously contracted the virus while working in West Africa. It's still not clear how Pham caught Ebola.
Meanwhile, the Providence native who contracted the virus while working as a freelance cameraman for NBC News is in isolation still at a Nebraska medical center. We've learned his friends are starting a crowdfunding campaign to help cover his medical expenses.
Closer to home, health officials have confirmed a patient who's been in isolation at Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center in Boston does not have Ebola. He had been quarantined after exhibiting symptoms over the weekend. Officials say he is in good condition.
And now we're learning about a scare on board an international flight to Logan Airport. Hazmat crews had to come in and help 5 people off of the plane that were showing flu-like symptoms.
Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lange joining us live in studio now with more.
Good morning, Patrick and Danielle. This isn't something that you see every day. What looks like a passenger's cell phone video shows hazmat crews walking down the aisle inside this plane in Boston. Well, since then, health officials confirmed that those 5 sick passengers do not have Ebola. Take a look at this aerial view. Massport officials say ambulances and emergency crews immediately surrounded Emirates Flight 237 as it arrived at the gate at Boston Logan International Airport. The plane was traveling from Dubai. Now, officials say 5 passengers displaying flu-like symptoms prompted the scare. Members of Boston EMS and Massport fire crews wore hazmat suits as they boarded the plane yesterday to assess the sick passengers. All 5 were removed from the aircraft as the remaining 182 passengers and 19 crew members stayed on board. Now, the sick passengers were taken to nearby hospitals for further examination. Since then, the Boston Public Health Commission released a statement explaining that the passengers do not meet the criteria for infections of public health concern. That includes Ebola. Now, ironically, Emirates was the first major international airline to suspend flights to West Africa. And coming up in our next half hour, an update on the condition of a native Rhode Islander who contracted the Ebola disease while in West Africa, what his friends are doing to help aid his recovery. I'll have all that coming up. Shantae Lange, Eyewitness News.
And stay with Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of the Ebola outbreak on air and online at our website. We do have an Ebola fact sheet to help you become better educated about the deadly disease.